Land from Kernl.us, and I wanted to take some time to show you how you create a plugin and then use Kernl to manage its updates. So you can see here that I have the most basic plugin you can possibly get. All it does is exist. It does nothing aside from that. If we were to install it on a WordPress site, it would install and do nothing. And that's good because we want to keep this as simple as possible. So let's say you have a plugin and you want to manage its updates via Kernl. First thing you need to do is go to Kernl and sign up. Once you sign up, you can go ahead and log in. After that, you go to the plugins menu on the left, and you hit this big tile that has a plus on it right in the middle of the screen. Once there, you can enter the name of your plugin. Mine is my super great plugin. And then the slug needs to be the name of the folder that your plugin is in. For most people, the slug will match the name of their plugin. So my slug is my super great plugin, and my description just briefly describes it, and this is a great plugin. All right, after that you save, and you are brought to the plugin detail screen. Here, once we have some data, you can see the versions of your plugins, how many downloads you've had, analytics, licenses, get builds, etc. But what we're looking for right now is this box, the meta box. And to install the plugin, update code, you need to download the plugin update check first. This is the file that Kernl uses to interface with WordPress. So we'll go ahead and download that. And then we will copy this code here. So copy. We'll go back to the editor. After that, we just paste it in. Fix the indent here and save. Now I don't have plugin update check in the root of my folder yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll find it. It's in downloads, and then sort by name. Plugin update check from today. You can see I have a couple of these since I've been doing some work. And we'll go to my plugin folder and paste it. And then I will rename this to take the 3 off. Okay. Once you have that, plugin update check is in my root folder. I require it, and then this is Kernl's instantiation code. So now that we have that, we can go ahead and create the first version of our plugin. So what you do is you go to your plugins folder and you zip it. So you don't take these files and zip them individually, you zip the entire folder. If you don't do that, this will not work. So we'll compress this. Now we have a zip that we can upload to Kernl. So we can hide this now, and we're going to add a new version. And this version is 1.0.0. And we will go ahead and find the zip file I just created. Hit open, and then save. Okay, so now in Kernl we can see we have version 1, and there are 0 downloads, which is to be expected. So now what we're going to do is we're going to install this version in WordPress. So I have a test WordPress site up right here. So we're going to go to plugins, we're going to add this plugin that I just created. So we'll go ahead and upload the zip and install and activate. Okay, so we can see my super great plugin doesn't do anything. It's version 1, and we can check for updates. So when we do that, it goes out to Kernl and sees if there are any updates available for this plugin, and there are not because we already have the latest version. So let's go ahead and create an update. So let's change the version of this plugin to 1.01, and then we will go ahead and delete that zip, and we're going to make a new one because this is our new updated plugin. Okay, so we created a new zip. We'll go back to Kernl, and we'll add a new version. This one is 1.01, and we will upload this file. Oops, 1.0.1, and we will upload this file, hit save. Now we have another version on here, 1.0.1. So if we go back to our WordPress site and we check for updates, see there's a new version of my plugin available. Click update now. There it is. So that is how you use Kernel to manage updates for your private or premium plugins.